And welcome everyone. It is that time of year. Well, I say that time of year, it only comes around once every 25 years. It's celebrating the 25th anniversary of Raw.
Did you just say that the 25th anniversary of Raw comes once every 25 years?
Yes.
So in 25 years, the 50th anniversary of Raw,
We'll still be the... Yes, it will be.
It'll be the 50th.
Yeah, exactly.
You make zero sense, man.
No, I get it. It's like that auntie that does it, is scared of her age. You go, you're still happy 25th birthday, but she's 62.
Exactly, that's it. Thanks. Thanks, I'm too sweet.
There you go. Forever 25.
So, as you can see, I've got a panel with me who all know their wrestling really, really well. You know, I would introduce them all, but by now you should know them. We're going to go through today my top 25 Raw moments. All right, we've got Adam McMahon, Doug, Schofield, Dave, and Liam.
So did I.
And me, Tugboat.
Yeah.
So, just kicking it off, my 25th top moment, believe it or not, involves your bum chum, Daniel Bryan.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, and it's not his
Perfect way to
retirement
start,
speech.
perfect way to
It's
start.
not his retirement speech.
Hey, look, I can't watch this. Too emotional.
But it is him and Kane when they have to hug it out. It's a beautiful moment.
It is in. It's number 497 of my top 500 Daniel Bryan moments as well. So it's a good pick.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad you agreed. Did we all enjoy that moment?
I'm not gonna lie, I completely wasn't listening. I heard hug it out. What is it?
The hug it out with Daniel Bryan and Kane. It was a beautiful moment. In
Daniel
the ring.
Bryan and Are we? Yeah, it was actually.
When they were
yeah.
going through anger management, they're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the most
building
unexpected.
for months.
It had the
I
most
actually preferred
unexpected
the anger
impact
management
ever.
skits.
Yeah, the anger management skits were
amazing.
amazing.
They were brilliant,
They
but
were
they
amazing.
varied on different
Yeah,
shows.
but I thought it was really good.
But like the hug with the big blow off and everything.
Also, as
Well,
well,
you mentioned K.U. Vic as well.
we've got swinging straight in at number 24. This for me is one of the best promos ever. It is the sit downs between Mankind and JR.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great moment. You got at the end, you got Jim Ross getting choked out with the mandible claw. It's just great fun. I mean, the whole. Do you think I enjoy this pain because of you? Everyone thinks I enjoy pain. Like, he doesn't say fuck you, but he might as well.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard you try to shout quietly.
Yeah,
That was quite
I'm
impressive.
making a conscious effort. Making a conscious effort. You know, but it's a great moment, and it was actually really a real big insight to the Mick Foley character that was Mankind.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was a beautiful character building
It's a
moment
different
for
side.
everything.
He also showed what Mankind can do.
Yeah, it can. A beautiful man, but also deranged. Swinging in at number 23. This is going to surprise a few people, but this is when Wyatt was at the top of his game, and surrounding the ring, the cage, John Cena, the children of the Wyatts.
I'm not allowed to watch that.
Has that not been lifted yet, mate?
No, that's news to me.
Dave gets a bit scared. Just.
We're 3.5 minutes into a big weekend of
it's-
recording,
It's
and
the
David's
whole
already.
spooky atmosphere.
Yeah,
that gets
it's the
scared by
spooky.
it.
Oh, so it's not a nonce joke.
No.
Who do you think I am?
But yeah,
that's a
Lower the tone down.
in all fairness, it's an epic moment. Bray Wyatt was he was shitting out liquid gold at that point. He was so on topic, and John Cena sells it so well. And it was he got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world.
In his hands, but Braun is better now.
Yeah, very well said. Moving swiftly on to number 22. Big moment if you are a fan. Once again, it involves the most participated member on the roster. He's been in 435 matches. Kane. He's the most wrestled guy on Raw, and it is the unmasking of Kane.
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's a big moment, you know what I mean? RVD comes down.
Madison Square Garden as well.
Fucking epic, absolutely epic, and it's also like Evolution with just sweet. You know, they cheat their way through that match. Kane nearly wins the title. It's just beautiful moment.
Has to show his smudgy face.
Moving on to number 21. This for me is another sign of why Vincent Kennedy McMahon was such an integral part of Raw, and it is the greater power. When he reveals he was the greater power.
That's one of the worst.
It was me, Austin! It was me all along!
So bad.
Oh, come on. Austin then gets made the
You not love
COO.
So bad.
It's amazing. He gets made the
He
COO.
tries to marry and kill his own daughter.
Brilliant.
Why not? You're Vince. Fuck it.
Right, fair play. You swung me with that on.
If your daughter was Stephanie McMahon, I'd try and fuck it.
Well,
You know, he says sometimes right. No,
To be fair to Vince, he also did try to do an
It says
incest
that
storyline.
Sean and her, Shane and her.
No, and then when that got turned down, it was, what about me?
Going in at number 20, what's going to be quite a surprise to you wrestling fans, but it's a beautiful moment. It is when Mark Henry's retirement speech.
Yes, the fake retirement speech. Yeah.
Fucking epic. It doesn't get enough love. It
Brilliant.
is one of the best moments of Raw, in my opinion, hence why it's number 20.
You should have got a big
No one expected it.
Pink coat,
Yeah.
and he just absolutely nails John Cena. That's what I do! That's what I do!
That was good.
It's awesome.
Probably the best thing of his career.
Yeah,
Other than the Mae Young hand.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, that isn't on this list, but it nearly made it on the worst
Honourable
moment of Raw.
mention.
It can be a special.
You know, going on, number 19, Mick Foley's first title win. It is epic. You know, it was when, obviously, it's been well documented, but it's when the powers changed. You know, Eric Bischoff tried screwing over WWF and went, oh, if you watch WWF, Mick Foley's going to win the title tonight. And everyone watched it because Mankind, you deserve it. You deserve it. And because of that, you've got Stone Cold and DX come out and help.
That's probably like the biggest pop ever when Stone Cold comes out. Like the camera shakes because everyone's going so many.
It's just fun. It's a beautiful moment at the end. I did it! The Mecca did it! Michael Cole as well doesn't get enough credit on how good his call is during that bit, because a lot of people think during Attitude Era it was mainly JR and King, but Michael Cole did have a stint.
A lot of John Coachman.
You know.
Coachman was good.
Number 18. It was actually something three of us were at. It was Paige's debut.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck,
yeah,
we
it
were
was
there,
good,
weren't we?
yeah.
I forget about that.
And that's a fucking
It was,
great moment.
Raw
AJ Lee
30,
has come out after beating 13 women the night before at WrestleMania 30. Paige's music hits. She calls her a little teacup, slaps her. Paige doesn't want the match. She makes the match, makes the title match, and it comes back and fucking backfires.
Big chills.
The only thing I would say that's slightly wrong with that is if you watch it back, Paige slightly fucks up her.
Oh, slightly.
the
The
old,
finishing shit.
Paige
Like,
Turner,
she
is
fucked
it?
it up.
Yeah.
To the point where some people didn't even realise it was a finisher.
It sort of looked like AJ Lee just fell over a bit.
But as a moment where you can kind of pave over the cracks because the beginning bit is so awesome. The crowd go fucking crazy. Number 17, another one that doesn't get enough love. The trial of Eric Bischoff, because this went on the entire show of Raw, and it was just fucking class. You had Mae Young, you had Coach being the attorney for Eric Bischoff, Vince McMahon dressed in a gown the whole time, and Mick Foley being, you know, it was just, for me,
There was a lot of run-ins as well, appearances of characters we didn't normally see.
that's it. And
Hilarious.
to see Eric Bischoff, and as well, it takes big balls to accept it. Eric Bischoff allowing himself to get put in a dumpster to ways to go like that. It's beautiful.
OG dumpster.
You
I'm not
know?
gonna lie, I don't even remember that.
Do you not remember that?
Nah.
Or go back and watch it. You know, you can catch all these moments on the network.
I remember
For how
the
much,
I remember
Liam?
the dumpster.
$9.99. $9.99. Network, but it could go up. You never know. They're saying they're going to add more and put it up.
We're sidetracking here.
Yeah, we are massively. So going on, number 16. It's quite a recent one. It only happened last year. It is the exchange of words between John Cena and Roman Reigns. Surprising for a lot of people, but it is a very... You can feel the heat. They both hate each other. And it's just brilliant to see Roman Reigns get absolutely owned in a match.
Cena does
That
That
was
is
rather
just-
You deserve it.
You deserve it. Ooh. You can't see him. Facts. Yeah, it's just a good moment. I like it's in there because I didn't want to just be, you know, it's very easy to get sucked into the 1999 period of Raw when it was alive and
I will
really
say
kicking.
that as much as I enjoyed it, it wasn't as good as John Cena and CM Punk's back and forth.
Yeah, no, true. 15. This is going to be one very close to you, Liam. This is Vince McMahon sitting down interview with JR. Can you guess it?
This isn't very close to him, apparently.
Yeah, can't be. Calm down.
Brett screwed Brett. It is an epic sit-down chat.
Just want to say, in my household, we don't mention that.
It basically, Vince McMahon's sitting there with a black eye after obviously getting twatted by Bret Hart after the Survivor Series.
Unprofessional.
Montreal screw job, and it's just fucking it's a really interesting interview. It's 2 parts, and you can kind of see a bit of hurt in Vince McMahon's eyes when he's chatting about it. It's quite sad. It's like one of his most developed characters.
He made it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and Brett's never done anything other than be a selfish little prick.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm not allowed to speak more on this subject because I get silenced. But if you would ever like a full 10-minute segment on why I hate Bret Hart, comment below.
Number 14 is the Festival of Friendship. Friends! Kevin Owens absolutely delivers a unbelievable turn on his best friend Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho with the list. Why is my name on the list?
The other thing I loved about that segment was they put the magician, friendship the magician. So they put friendship on the list last, and then he got destroyed.
The hidden messaging.
Gilbert.
It's got the picture.
It's better when you listen
Gilbert
to it. It's better when you listen to it with Titanic music, though. That's when it really hits the heart.
Oh yeah, most things are
And
made
it's up
better.
great feud and a great WrestleMania match.
Yeah, it really did, and it was the perfect ending for one of the best pairings on TV we've ever seen on Raw. Moving swiftly on, 13. Now there's 2 versions of this I could have picked, but I'm going for the original. Going for the Evolution turn on Randy Orton.
Yeah, great show.
Not only because my boy Dave is the one to deliver the most devastating electric chair you've ever seen in your life.
Poorly performed.
It's happening to Randy Orton, who we all know is a parlour wank. It's a great moment. Like, you know, they were running for so long. Triple H getting jealous of the new uprising talent. Thumb down, like Caesar, Bush. Beautiful.
Perfect.
It was great.
Triple H always has to.
Really was good. Number 12. This, for me, I don't think you'll ever have a better confrontation between 2 people for a challenge, and it's when The Rock comes out and he challenges Hulk Hogan for their match at WrestleMania.
That was great.
You watch that, it gives goosebumps on your arm. Man. It is honestly good luck. Not as much as you're gonna need luck, brother. Bang! Rock bottom! And you think, oh, The Rock's got one up on him after 20 minutes of intense talking, and then
he tried to kill him.
put him in an ambulance, we're gonna get the truck. The NWO come out, Wilkie's favourite with no knees. Nash comes out, and so does Scott Hall, and they literally beat 10 clumps of shit out of The Rock, and he ends up getting spray painted. It's just, you literally watch people, the Rock and Hogan switch roles the whole time. It's just perfect for me. You know?
What are we on now?
Number 11.
11? Fucking hell.
Yeah. 25 years, Ad. 25 years.
You know, it only comes round once every 25 years.
Well, no, Doug's got my back.
25 years time, it'll be around again. So.
You know? And to think how grey we will all look.
Quick fire, let's go.
So, 11.
I reckon you'll be dead, though.
It is the original showdown of the 2 baddest men on the planet, Stone Cold and Mike Tyson. That original thing.
Yeah, that was good.
Beady little eyes. Well, here's a bit of sign language for you. Awesome. All kicks
I
off.
like the guy next to Tyson.
Yeah. And McMahon going, you ruined it! You ruined it, Austin! You ruined it! It's awesome. You know, you don't really, it's self-explanatory. It's a big moment, sells a big match for when Stone Cold eventually beats Shawn Michaels. On a side note. Number 10, you've got Test. Yeah, who thought Test would make this test?
This is a test.
This is a test.
Test.
This is a test.
Sorry.
So
I'm setting him off.
Yeah, no, you got Test and Stephanie's wedding. It is possibly one of my favourite Triple H moments. You see them shot outside the little white chapel. It's just fucking awesome.
I mean, I heard Dave actually wants to reenact it with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. I believe that could happen. Could well happen.
Sniff this.
You and Wilkie together, you'd both marry her, wouldn't you?
Please don't sue us.
Number 9. Now, I defy anyone who watches this back not to slightly get horny, and that's a rare thing to say on Raw. But it is the Lita and Edge live celebration of sex.
I was hard.
It's a fucking.
I mean, mainly for Edge, yeah, but yeah. So,
I'll wait till the end of this thing. If that's in the top 9 of the some great moments that aren't, I may actually kill.
Oh come on! You see Lita.
That's an amazing
Lita
moment.
is so
You see a
hot.
sideburn. You see a sideburn when you see a funk.
Oh come on! It was.
You're saying that 25 years of Raw, that's one of the best moments.
They had sex on Raw.
Thank you very much. Moving swiftly on.
Quick.
Number 8. The Shield breakup.
Yeah.
It's an epic moment. It's when this man fucking went to greater heights.
There's always a plan B.
It's, we've reenacted it. It's just awesome. We don't really need to say much. It's possibly the only time I've enjoyed watching Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns on the second of Raw.
No, the look on Ambrose's face when he does it, it's just like.
Like that. I mean, I don't know how he's banging Renee Young, but that's another story.
Indeed.
Number 7. One of the greatest debuts ever in wrestling. Y2J.
It's the greatest, so yes.
It is a great debut. You come out here, what's your name? You Rudy Poo. It's just honestly, the jacket, the silver jacket,
the top,
like the crowd go fucking mental as well for Jericho at that point. It's a beautiful moment with two of the best speakers chatting smack to one another. Number 6. Shane buys WCW.
Yeah.
It is an epic. It's one of the first times we ever saw the crossover, and it was just like, what the fuck is going on? No one knew what was going to happen. We didn't know where we were going to end up with Sting, Goldberg, and all this sort of thing. It was a great turn. It was a great way to make a storyline into something factual that was happening with Vince buying WCW, and Vince, that bit before it, and he's saying how he crushed Ted Turner and all that, and hey Pops, up here, yeah, I'm live here in Florida, and it does say a McMahon, but it says Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's cool.
And
bang!
then we got Scott Steiner doing muscle poses.
That was it was a beautiful moment, but the cunt don't like sandwiches. So moving on, number 5. This is your life, and I'm not chatting about the Bailey and Alexa Bliss horrible one.
No, what?
Yeah, I know, controversial, right?
Saving it for number 1.
It is. It's the Rock of Mankind. I mean, it overran, and it's the highest viewing rating ever, so it shows how fucking good that segment was. And it's just two people at the top of their game. The Rock tees them up so well. You've heard the stories, Mick Foley trying not to laugh. It's just, watch it back and you just feel that enjoyment all over again. It's just fucking brilliant. More things should be like that. Number 4, what would be a lot of people's number 1s, I would imagine, the pipe bomb.
Yeah, come on, that's got to be number 1.
Nah, see, I'm going to be controversial here. Pipe bomb's fucking brilliant. It's one of the best shoots ever. And it shows a guy who's extremely frustrated at a company, just letting loose, being allowed to let loose to the point where they just block what he's saying. It's a magic moment, but for me,
It's bigger than that. It made wrestling cool.
Yeah.
It made wrestling cool.
relevant.
It did, but
On a global scale.
I think you'll understand. You'll understand, because you've got to remember this is like my top 25 moments. So moving swiftly on, and Punk, if you do ever want to come back, please come back.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be on Raw 25? Do you think they'll show that?
They already showed it on the network.
Yeah, it's number 2.
It's
number 2.
Yeah, but are they going to show it on Raw?
Yeah. Well, they might, but they show it on the collections.
They talk about it quite a bit,
They might do to do a little
So Corey Grace goes, I'm surprised to see that even there.
Yeah.
But, that's the network and this is us. So, number 3. D-Generation X invades WCW.
Yeah.
Another really cool crossover in real life and storytelling. The fact that all the superstars behind the door at WCW desperately wanted to come out. I think they had to hold back Haku because Haku wanted to come out and smash the brain out of him.
Yeah.
What he would have fucking done.
All of them.
You know, Haku would have done it on his own. You know, I mean, he's a badass.
100%.
Well, he wouldn't have done Bischoff.
Yeah, no, because I mean, he's an arse man. He's an arse man. But yeah,
I love the kicker.
I love the scream.
Oh, we're sidetracking again.
Yeah,
Come
sorry,
on.
we are
There's a
sidetracking.
lot of singing in this show.
It's obviously it's a beautiful moment, and that is why it's number 3. And for me, it beats the pipe bomb just because it's a cool moment between two brands. Number 2, another moment that me and Adam were there, and it is the loudest. It's the greatest episode of Raw ever made, and with the craziest crowds ever.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler cashing in.
Yeah.
Now I don't care what you think of Dolph Ziggler now. But when he cashed in, that fucking place erupted like I've never heard anything.
Yeah.
We made it on the website. It's there. And it was, you know, the craziest
I
crowd.
was at that WrestleMania. I couldn't get tickets to that Raw, and I was gutted.
Mate, it was so
That
good.
and the Fandango all that night as well.
We just took over.
But still, that
We-
moment where
yeah.
Ziggler wins it, he was going fucking mental.
For me, it's one of the best title changes ever. And finally, number 1.
Okay.
What do you think?
Strowman pushing out the ambulance. Brock Lesnar's return.
No, it's not Brock Lesnar's return, and Braun is unlucky not to get here for killing Roman Reigns because that was a beautiful moment.
Didn't finish
Kurt
the job, though.
Angle and the milk truck. That for me sums up wrestling because
They're beating the beard.
Hang on, yeah, you put the milk truck in the top 25, but you didn't put the beer truck in.
because I'll tell you what, we watched the beer truck won it on .com.
Yeah.
But for me, the milk truck was so much more funnier. The fact that it was Kurt Angle, who's not meant to be a badass, comes out, soaks the entire WCW
bad,
and
it's
ECW invasion squad, including Stone Cold. You never see Stone Cold on the receiving end, and it's the best moment of Kurt Angle's career.
But like, you can't have that moment without the beer truck.
the beer truck on it.
No, I put the milk one just because I enjoyed it more.
I can't fucking believe this.
Leave, regardless.
That was the top 25 moment.
You didn't put Braun pushing over an
He
ambulance.
didn't put Braun on it.
There was only one.
If this was in their ring, that would have been my
What
pick.
about Brock Lesnar
This is War is War!
Where was Brock's return?
Bliss!
Thank you and good night, and thank you for watching.
Fuck you.
How the fuck is Shawn not one Shawn Michaels, mate?